Okay, let's proceed on custom specific security. Let's say call it as business analyst. Sorry, benefits analyst. So assume the customer asking us to create a role called benefit analyst, and this benefit analyst should view only benefit data, dependent data, beneficiary data only, and also not only view and modify both. But before I'm going to create, I would like to understand by any chance if this role is already available in the system or not. How do you know whether this role is available or not? Access the task, view security group. View security group, search for benefits analyst. Admin we have, partner we have, system, blah, blah, blah. Okay, analyst is not there, so we're good to go with the security. Okay, this is a role-based security, and let's say it's a unconstrained, which means if this role is assigned to the superior organization, it should be inherited to the subordinate organizations as well. Okay, role-based. Yeah. So how to create? Step 1. First, create a role, custom role. Second, create security group. Third step, grant access to domains, required domains. And the last one step, activate pending security policy change. Okay. So first thing, access the task, maintain assignable role. Normally, this will help you for your interview, ma'am, but in real time, we have a dedicated security team who is responsible to create. Maintain assignable role. So here, these are all the custom roles or some are delivered roles from Workday. Select add row button. Give the role name, business analyst. Okay, these are the Workday roles you can see here. If you want to copy the same, but this role is unique and exclusive for benefits. Enabled for, so this role you would like to assign under which organizations? I would like to assign under supervisor organization, or you can also select location hierarchy or company hierarchy or cost center. So what are the organization types we have? All these organization types we can select. So I'm going to select supervisory. So it should be available only under supervisor organization. Okay. Would you like to default this role? No, I don't want to default in the sense, whenever you create a supervisor organization, this role will be defaulted. You have to just assign an employee. Okay, we are not defaulting, we will assign manually. Is this role is self-assignable? When you select related action, so anyone can assign this role on themselves, but that's not correct, right? We are not supposed to. Only the security team has to assign. We're not supposed to allow anyone to assign the role for themselves. Restricted to assign self-assigned roles BP. This is at BP level. This is not applicable. This is applicable only when you select this one, and then you can select the checkbox. What does it mean? You are restricting this assign self role through the business process. Okay. We are not allowing both. Restricted to single assignment. When you select this, you can assign this role to only one employee, one person, not multiple person. You cannot assign this role to multiple people at organization level. If you unselect it, you can assign this role to up to 5 people in the organization, in one single organization. Hide and view if not assigned. If the role is not assigned to any supervisor organization, would you like to hide this role? If yes, select this checkbox so that this role will be automatically hidden if you're not assigned this role to avoid confusion. Okay. Is leader or is supporting? Okay, this I will check and come back to you, ma'am. When I don't have much idea on this, please. Yeah, but I will add to my notes. Show inherited assignee for security groups. Okay, if you would like to inherit it is anyhow we're creating unconstrained. Okay, this is called Ben partner. If you want to default, we're getting custom. Ignore this one. Role assignee is restricted to. For any particular security group, you would like to restrict this role, you can select here, but please keep it as blank because we are not restricting, we are giving to all the employees. Assigned by security groups. Who can assign this new role to the supervisory organization? So by default, security admin can assign the role, can remove the role. So select security admin or up to customer specific requirement. Okay. So here it will show the usages and we are not assigned this role to anyone. That's why it is blank. Any questions on this? It's a custom.
No, it's good. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Saving this record. Sometimes we may get errors because of other configurations. Right. So there are soft alerts. The roles has been configured but not has been mapped or assigned. That's why we can see this. Ignore this one. But if we get red hard stop, then definitely we have to look into this tickets. Okay. Then what is the first task? Role. Then go to create security group, please. So access the task, create security group, role based and constraint. So these are all the security groups. So we are selecting role based and constraint. So that will be inherited. So you can give the same name, benefits, analyst. Okay. Now the role whatever we have selected, please call the role here. Just now we create a role from maintain assignment role, right, ma'am? Assign this one here. Oh, benefits. Okay, I'm not able to see the role. The role should come here, but let me fix it. Yes, save this record. It created this role, right? Partner. How come? The role whatever we get is not visible, man, but let me do quickly. Let me create it. Roles. It's not there. Quickly I'll create. Okay, so benefits analyst, and we would like to assign a supervisor organization, and I'm not hiding, not restricting, and okay, sorry, it should be supporting similar to this, and it should be granted by security admin. I'm saving it.
So 1 second, Kiran. So what happened here? So we are unable to find the role?
Yes, man, the one we created is again surprisingly not available, but I'm checking again. Now we have. What might have happened here is I might have not saved, or this is a practice run track, man. Sometimes, yeah, but in real world it doesn't happen. Definitely not. Okay. Then create security group. Role based run constraint. benefit analysis. Oh, this is already happened. We created security group is already created, but this is not created. Let me again. Okay. Edit security group because we already created. I'm going to edit this one and map it. Benefits analyst. Okay. So assignable role benefit analyst. Perfect. Okay. Done. What next? The next is grant access to domains. So what data we are allowing to view? Benefits data, dependent data, beneficiary. There are two options to grant access. Option one, easiest method is maintain security maintain security permissions. And here we will select benefit analyst, the security group we created. Okay. This is one option. Another option is access the task, domain, security policies for functional area. Functional area will be benefits. Okay. Then these are the domains. Each domain we can grant access. What access you would like to give? I would like to allow them to view the dependence information, worker data dependence, related action, domain security policies, edit permissions, scroll down, and that to view and modify both. So view and modify here we have, this is view, this is modify. Just assign analyst role here. Benefits analyst. Okay. Save it. Whenever you remove role, assign role will get this soft alert. This is expected. What else we want to grant access? Go to the domain again. Done. Dependent data we gave. Second thing is benefits, worker benefits data. We want to modify assignments. Worker benefits data. Oh, beneficiaries also we are giving. So beneficiary also grant access. View and modify, which means analyst can be view, analyst can be modified. Benefits analyst. Okay. And the last one is benefits data, dependent beneficiary we have given. Worker data benefits. Here we go. Worker data benefits. So each domain will help you to understand what exactly this domain will do, some kind of description. Related action, domain security policies, edit permission. View and modify, benefits analyst. Okay. Now we allowed the three access: benefit data, dependent data, beneficiary data. What next? Run, activate pending security policy changes to ensure the security changes are effective in our system. So access the task, activate pending security policy changes. Then only our changes will be active, ma'am. Though you have to security changes, and if you not run this report, your security changes are not active anymore. Or toggle needs to be enabled. Toggle in the sense, what are the security changes you have made, immediately it comes to effective. We don't need to run this report. Okay. Comment. So just okay. One second. Activate. Always, if you're working on real environment, production environment, this is the right approach. So that we have control and visibility what changes we are activating here. Okay. Okay. But when you're doing a testing during implementation, you will enable toggle because each and every time we can't run this report, it's a time-consuming process. So, okay, now the security group is ready to assign. I mean, it's already ready. So, but however, we'll search under one of the supervisor organization. DMD. Rows, assign rows. This is the business analyst we created. I'm sorry, benefit analyst, not business analyst. I can assign to anyone. That's all. For now, for this entire organization employees, benefit data can accessible view by our benefits analyst, Logan McNally. Okay. Any questions, ma'am?
No, Kiran, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. So quickly, we'll start our flexible spending account plan. Yeah, for a second. And this plan is unique and exclusive for USA. We have two types of FSA plan, healthcare. Healthcare. Another one is spending account. Flexible spending account. So it's not mandatory employee has to contribute, but if the employee can contribute to these two types of plans, the contribution will fall as a pre-tax. For example, if every month I'm contributing $100, per year I'm saving around $1,200. That is pre-tax. And the $1,200 I can utilize for my healthcare renewals or any risk happen in the family. I can utilize this amount for such purpose. Okay. So this is not mandatory.
Can you come again? Sorry to interrupt you. So what is this pre-tax thing, Kiran?
Yeah. So this is not a mandatory plan, man. The reason why I'm not saying mandatory, healthcare plan is already there. Some companies will give healthcare plan.
Okay.
For family, child support, etc. However, sometimes what happens, workday also, not workday, as per IRS norms, employee also can save some amount into two different plans. One is healthcare plan, another one is spending account.
Okay.
Here also you can contribute, here also you can contribute, or only one you can choose. Okay. But there are, few things out of the workday I'm saying, rules and regulations.
Okay.
I've saved $1,000 here. I have saved $500 here per annum. I cannot ask my employer to move this $1,000 to this account.
Okay.
You cannot ask. And also there's a time limit. We have to utilize this amount. You cannot save this amount. You have to utilize this amount. There's a time limit, 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, as per the IRS. Second thing, what are the amount here you're contributing? These amounts falls as a pre-tax amount.
Okay.
Pre-tax in the sense. So before tax itself, the deduction will be, the deduction will be happened. What are the amount is there? Only that amount tax will be calculated. Employee friendly tax, we can say.
Okay, got it.
Okay, what we have to do this amount? This amount we have to utilize if any health related issues, or if you want to claim, or if you want to renew your healthcare insurance, you can utilize this amount. Something like we must have valid reason to take the amount whatever you have contributed. Okay.
Okay.
So first we'll create healthcare related. Okay. As usual, same task, provider, coverage type, etc. So we'll create a provider. So would you like to tell the task, ma'am, to set up the plan? You want to give a try?
Yes, Kiran. Benefit provider, coverage types.
Okay, first we'll create a provider. What name we will give for provider? The South African benefit provider Sanlam, or we can also say Aviva. These are common names. Definitely we have. So I will say
use Cigna.
Sigma. Okay, Cigna or Sigma?
Cigna normally. That's fine. You can use it Cigna. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And okay, rest are fine. Now, what is the next step?
Maintain coverage types.
Excellent. Maintain benefit coverage type.
Coverage types. Yeah.
Very good. Health savings we are doing HSA, FSA. And health savings account. I'm going to give the name, okay, display as one. Name it as AMD HSA. Okay. Beneficiary designation. Required means is mandatory, the employer has to declare beneficiary. Optional means employee can choose whether can declare or not. Not applicable means beneficiary is not applicable. Let's select for us mandatory. Icon as usual, generic or bank. Only one only one election. Display employee cost. I don't think so employer cost will be there for the HSA, but let it be. Use coverage from plan year ended. This we will discuss during our the most important critical phase, what it is, open enrollment. Okay, simple and easy. Save this. What is the next task, ma'am?
So the group is already there.
Yes, we had to detail on that. Yeah. Create benefit plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're creating the plan referred 2022. Provider signal. Plan type HSA. Oh, sorry, not health. Health savings. Okay. Coverage type AMD HSA. Here, if you want to give the plan name, savings. As usual. You can select more than one benefit group if applicable. Currency USD, frequency monthly, bi-weekly, depends on the customer requirement.
So if we add like multiple benefit groups here, how the currency will calculate that we can currency can be also defaulted.
When I say good one. When I say benefit group, active employees in USA, active employees in USA hourly, or employees working in New York, like that one, not other countries.
Not other countries. Okay, got it.
Yeah, similar one. Then do not calculate remaining pay periods. When you select this checkbox, some employees every month they will contribute some amount. Some employees once only they will contribute. Further pay periods, we don't want to calculate further pay periods, then you select this checkbox. Let me make it simple now. Two options. Some companies will allow regularly save some amount. Regularly, every month. Some companies, one-time payment. One-time. Okay. Yearly once you pay. Whenever you're paying yearly once, the other month's workday should not calculate, correct? Because you choose one-time payment. So in such case, my frequency will be annual, and I will select do not calculate remaining, which means the one-time payment. If you're allowing them ongoing, so select monthly, don't unselect this one. Let it calculate remaining pay periods as well. Okay, this is description as usual. So we'll give some random text, something like okay. Scroll down. Plan cost. So who are all going to be participate? Employees and family. All activate US employee. If only employee, minimum 0, maximum up to, let's say, $1,200. No, let me say $1,000. Maximum up to $1,000. If family, up to max, sorry, $500. If he's enrolling the entire family, $1,000. Minimum 0 because it's up to employee interest. He or she can contribute. He or she can ignore this plan up to their interest. Okay.
Yeah.
So employer contribution, if you want, if any employee is contributing flat $10 per month, we can also give that value. Any questions, ma'am, on this plan?
No, okay.
Introduction we discussed. So the integration team will configure, or the payroll team will configure if they have in-house pay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, save this record.
Event.
Very good. Create benefit event. A reason should be selected. So AMD, let's say, let me get flexible offering HSA AMD restricted to USA. Okay. I'm not routing to Ben partner. Also, I'm not allowing employee to choose, which means only Ben admin, Ben partner can assign the plan. So even date field also we can override if applicable. Oh, even details. So there are few more, ma'am. This we have to discuss. This we will discuss during business process class. This we will discuss during our passive event. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, days 10 or 10, not 100. Okay. So what is the next step?
Enrollment event rule.
Yeah, very good.
Edit.
Enrollment event rule. So if you know the steps, that is enough, ma'am, because most of the people they will ask the step. In order to assign the benefit plan, how do you configure the plan configuration plan setup? Or I want to create a healthcare plan. What questions you will ask to me and gather the requirement to configure the plans. So if you're aware of these steps, one of the best. 2022 will edit this. We'll go with standard approach. Enrollment event type. AMD coverage type. AMD HSA on event. So this also will discuss during our open enrollment. Coverage rules, we will keep some employees on hold. Event, what else to select? AMD, same configuration. Coverage type, AMD. allow benefit plan changes, can select any plan, allow dependent changes, add additional dependents. And domestic partner, child, spouse. Okay. What is the next step now?
Plan area definition. You need to add.
Very nice. Very. I believe the plan area definition what we get is no longer available, so I will get a new one because this plan what I'm using is always will delete the data every 2 days. Benefit plan year definition. Zero 22. Okay. Now let's proceed for testing. We will select Mr. Norman. Alright, action. Scroll down to benefits. Change benefits. AMD. Effective date of the plan. Okay, we can select 1 day prior. Plan is not coming here. Good one to troubleshoot. Let me check his eligibility. These are not our coverage types. Let's troubleshoot why it is like this. Edit benefit plan. Benefit plan year definition. 2022. This is not all. Two zero 2022 131 2022 looks good. How do you want to troubleshoot now in this scenario? The plan is not available for worker to assign.
I'm just thinking.
No worries. So we'll go to worker first.
Okay.
We'll check this employee is USA salaried or not.
Okay.
He is USA. So where we can see is salaried or not in the job profile. Go to job profile and navigate his pay rate type. Pay rate type, characteristics. What happened now?
Yeah.
Pay rate type is not maintained for
Not
this.
maintained, yes.
So what I'm trying to say, the plans.
So if it pay rate type is not maintained there, like what is the other option he might get the pay? Like how?
No, he's not met the eligibility. If you go to this eligibility rule, they're saying the employee should be either of this company and the employee status should be active. Employee must be part of country USA and hourly compensation plan worker is empty, which means employee should not be hourly wage plan. Right, ma'am?
Okay.
But what happened at worker level, pay type is not maintained at all. Pay type has not been maintained at all. So he's not getting the eligibility. Let me find, okay, still we can grant the access. How we do? We have to, for example, we're a benefit consultant, ask the core HR team to configure the pay rate type to this job profile. Edit 1/1/2022. Okay. Scroll down. Pay rate type has not been configured. That's why. United States of America. Pay rate type
So
is
normally, if it is not mentioned here, how he will get compensated, Kiran, if we don't?
compensation not depend on the salary or these details, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
These additional criteria, compensation can be configured based on his management level or based on his job profile.
Oh, so this is not mandatory there.
Right.
Okay.
So actually, if you are creating any eligibility rule based on the pay rate type, hourly or salaried, we must define this pay rate type, a job profile.
Okay.
Looks like these people have not defined the value. So could be a reason, I think. Yeah. But very good learning wise. Okay. Now save it. Go to worker Norman Chan. Now he is eligible. Go to benefits. Change benefits. Change reason. MD. Past. I can still not see this plan. He has. Let's give a try for this person. Adam. Some configuration issue. Good. What went wrong? Let's troubleshoot from the scratch. Let's start from the plan. Edit benefit plan and the savings on 1/2022. Okay, looks good. I will quickly check whether this employee eligible or not. Related actions, benefits, view benefit eligibility rule results. Sorry, view eligible workers. These are all the people are eligible for the plan. In fact, Norman Chan also eligible for the plan.
Yeah.